I'll be back.
Let me back.
What? I don't know what that was.
Lena.
Okay, let's do this. Sure. Guys, I'd love to go to bed soon. It'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Everybody tap. Redonkulous.
Hello? Everyone's first gift is triple.
Guys, first gift is tripled. Cassie.
We're playing. We're playing. We're playing. Squish gave us a good jump start. Can we continue it? Jamie Lynn, thank you. Anybody?
Sarah, thank you.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
There's been so many.
Lisa, thank you.
Deb, thank you. Deb. Hi, Narcos. She got the lives.
Guys, everybody tap.
New games, TV, like blindfold, something interesting. I don't know. It's just a little lackluster, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's making me yawn to tears.
I get crazy.
Oh, thank you.
Ari, thank you. Renee, thank you. All right, guys. Doubles.
Doubles!
Ranger, thank you.
Guys, doubles for
Cassie, thank you.
Deb, thank you.
Ranger, thank you.
Doubles for 40 seconds. Doubles for 40 seconds. Double.
Ranger, thank you.
What game can we play, KB?
Oh no. What you want to do?
I just like talking shit to boys. That's where I get my energy.
That's what you like to do? Talking shit to boys?
That's where I get my energy. That's where I get, yeah.
Oh.
I need to do something to get some energy going. So, is it yelling? Is it screaming? I like to scream at
I yell and scream.
you do.
Yeah. I don't get my energy from other people because other people aren't reliable.
No, that's true. But I can't yell at myself or my chat, you know? Yeah, Aldi, I know I could yell at
I
you.
yell at myself all night.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I look a little weird and crazy, but I mean, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. It's not the same though. I don't know. It gets more energy.
I mean, you just gotta be like real like, let's fucking go.
Yeah, my chat doesn't respond.
You can't be like, let's go. Like it's
He's saying I can ruin his life if I want to. And that's, you know? The chat gets weird when I start to get like that. It was proven this afternoon.
Well, I like weird. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
See, that's different. See, that's not gonna hype you up at all.
Not at all.
Let's fucking
tired. Hit a wall. We've been on here quite a while.
Let's fucking
Gotta be more efficient. We did great at Reset. Those battles were fun.
Let's fucking go.
We need to see some energy here. We need to see some people. Move it. Move the chat along at least. Thank you. No, the chat doesn't play when I yell. They play when I'm barking at somebody though. That's for sure. It's crazy.
Yeah, you got a different chat than I got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's somebody called I love women in heels or I love legs in heels in the chat lately.
They want you to step on their ball sack.
They do.
I
don't know why I'm here. You
That's what they want. That's what they want.
Tommy Mommy live late night. I know.
Y'all know people do that. People want people to step with their balls with a high heel. I saw that and I almost threw up. Okay.
That's the thing. It's pressure. It's not completely step on, just pressure. Yes, Liam. You need the shot was wild earlier. I mean, it was like really unhinged. We had Javier trying to rizz me up and roast me at the same time. It was very.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Jamie Lynn.
Let's fucking go, y'all.
That part. Jamie Lynn, thank you. Jamie Lynn. Deb, thank you. And everyone tap my face.
Sarah, Lisa. Renee, all my tappers name I ghosted.
Let's get some 2v2 action going, and then we can yell and scream.
Are you gonna yell?
I'll yell if they're playing.
Oh, she's inviting boys.
If they're playing, I'll yell.
She likes boys.
Hello. Andrew Stovall isn't the one to yell at. Cash is fun, but he never freaking accepts me, this guy. I bet you hate going to the kitchen and finding out you're the only snack. Okay, well, I'm getting declined constantly. Oh, this one looks like he's boring.
Let's see.
No, Ashley Judo is not up yet. He was on late. I love yelling at that one. That one's fun to yell at. Yells right back. Oh, here we go. This one will accept me.
Hi, Nick.
Crazy.
Thank you.
Brandon Presley and Cash just declined me. That's crazy. That's another level of deny, like just declined. Well, who do you got?
I'm looking.
Wow. Wow.
Dude, these people spamming me really piss me off.
Everybody W's in the chat. Billy, Cardi, Lex, Birdman, Ashley Brown.
He's normally shirtless. I don't know.
I'm not normally shirtless. I don't even be with my shirt off
Why he
often.
does this? He actually always is shirtless, except for when
Don't
I'm
listen to
on.
her. I'm not.
He throws his shirt on now in defiance. It's wild.
You got it. Like, I ain't gonna lie. They gotta get me out my shirt. I don't just have my shirt off. Like, they get me out my shirt.
Sure. Say so.
I tagged you in a bit, but when you sing words, they don't beat with the sound, so it make hard to show. I'm confused.
What?
No, if she wants it off that bad, she better come over here and drop a line or some shit.
He's so real. All it would take is a little cling on your head. Good.
Oh God, it won't. No, hell no, it won't take that. You're crazy. You think it'll take that? You think I'm a cheap?
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. This is pricey.
Is it?
I got that premium cooter.
Oh.
Just kidding. Chat, bro, come on, gang. What are we waiting for? Another one?
You got it. Yeah, you got a friend. I crash out.
I got a lot of friends.
I'm doing good, John. How are you?
Look, let's just get Daisy back in here, chat. Trying to get Daisy.
Nico, thank you.
Followers, congratulations, crash out.
Daisy!
What do you want?
I needed an extra person in here. I was just wondering if you were free. I haven't seen you in like 3 days.
Alright, come on, hurry up, bro. I don't know what your shit.
Why are you being so mean?
Because he was just being mean to me. Come on, play.
Oh, wow.
No, I'd never.
Wow.
Yeah. Why are you on
How
my
was
team?
Chris
This is
mean
no,
to you?
this is just beyond me.
Daisy, I'd never be mean to you. I'd never do that.
Yes, you were. You were just talking mean to me.
No, bro, you're literally so good. Can we work together and win this game, bro? Like, I haven't seen you in 3 days. Just be my partner and stop being mean. Everybody double tap.
Just insecure.
Double tap.
Yeah, he is.
Tiny Diny.
I'm insecure?
Yeah, it's because it's small.
He's a tiny Diny.
A tiny Diny. Yeah. Wow, that's
He
There
did-
you go. There's some subject matter I can use.
Hi, Helper. Oh, the
Tiny Diny? Who's a Tiny Diny?
Who
Who's a Tiny Diny?
Tiny Diny from now on.
Ew, stop or I'm leaving.
He whooping his own ass, y'all. I'm so dead.
Yeah, like, what's going on with you? Y'all, come on, let's play.
Tiny that thing we were talking about before, KB, I think that's also his thing.
Or something.
Who wants to see?
Oh,
I'm
God.
I'm just playing.
Over, how's your night going? Are you writing more letters?
Okay, babe, why are you wearing a goddamn onesie just chilling out front? Like, go home.
Because I'm fucking cool.
Obviously.
Because she can't. Why are you in her business? Are you good?
Like the fuck?
Damn, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm the only dude here, bro. I need to get the fuck up out of here, bro. There's no winning in any of these conversations with you or you. Like, I'm not gonna win, so I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
That's a good idea.
Appreciate it. Roses on both sides. At least you agree with me on something.
Guys, we gotta get these roses quick. We gotta get these roses quick. We gotta get these roses quick. Oh boy. Helper, how's your night going? You've been writing more letters. I don't think we're getting the roses. Do we have a glove? Do we have power-ups? Anybody? Ooh boy. Oof. Nick, hello.
Fuck, gang.
You didn't even have nobody playing for you either. Why are you doing all that?
You yelling my people roses. What are you talking about? Like you said.
Yeah, I was trying to get to a little bit further distance into dailies and then go to sleep early. We can't keep pulling the 3 a.m.ers. Let me tell you. Oof.
Guys, I really
Let's
do
play.
kind
Are
of
we
like
fine?
get on during the day tomorrow, but like I sleep all day
So don't sleep all day. Crazy
Yeah,
girl.
Billy, please.
because I'm on all night.
3 hours of sleep or Red Bull. And well, just kidding. I cut out Red Bull.
I didn't cut out Red Bull, baby.
You can't.
I
see
love
him.
Red
He's
Bull.
so dark. Bro.
Me
Can
too.
we match their gloves? Can we match their gloves? Hello. Anybody? KB, do you have a glove?
Oh my gosh.
Who has a glove? Alfred, do you have a glove for 30? We gotta get you something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alfred, do you have a glove? I think you might be the only one that has power-ups for 30. Do we have anything to play on a glove? Who's here? Perfect. Alfred, thank you. Thank you. I think it's the ring light, too. One. Doing well.
Sit there and just sit there. Like, why are you?
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Drink your Red Bull and leave me alone. G shit. Drink your Red Bull and leave me alone, bro. Just let me be.
Not even shirtless days.
She tells me my muscles are fake, but she says the weirdest shit to me, bro.
The muscles are probably fake.
He probably believes that.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro.
They probably are.
Guys, do we have a glove?
Jada, Amy. All right. Wait, what the fuck? What's going on here? All that shit went late. It's okay, Jada. You snap, baby. You guys got it going over here.
Tech, thank you.
Everybody just waiting.
Renee, thank you.
We're all waiting.
Waiting
for
on what?
animation.
What are we waiting on?
I don't know. I just when I shut my mouth, everyone's just waiting for animation. Thank you.
Boy, you're not that entertaining. Like, who lies to you and tells you? Like, bro, who literally boosted your ego up? Like, I'm so
Envy. Nobody. I'm talking about y'all. I'm not talking about myself. Why are you acting like I'm talking about me right now?
That's all you do.
I guess.
40 seconds.
I just keep eating you up. I don't know.
Guys, do we have a snipe?
No. You will never
Yes.
eat me up.
I'll be eating you up.
Oh, man. Oh.
Stop trying to eat me up. You're not eating me up. Stop putting your hair up talking about eating me up. Stop.
Stop! Why'd you have to make it weird?
You're the one saying it, bro.
We have a glove. We have a glove. We have a glove. Lions,
Teamwork.
Tigers, Bears. Helper, thank you. All right, guys, everybody go. Renee. Thank you, Renee. Everybody go.
Go!
Everybody go. Renee, thank you. 10 seconds.
Play on the glove, chat. Play on the glove.
Go!
Let's match our partner's
money.
energy here. You know.
Big money.
Time. Renee, thank you. 2 seconds. Who's got a snipe in them? Renee. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Jamie Lynn. All the why is everyone dropping bubblegums on me tonight? Yep. Thank you, Helper, with the glove. Thank you. Deb, Wavy, Nico, and everyone to have a face. Thank you, MVP Renee. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Jamie Lynn. Pick up the top bubbles, guys. Make friends in the chat. I am not. Oh, she moved quick. Wow, you scared away another one, Chris.
I love doing it because the one that's for me will stick around.
Will they? That's been the epitome of my week. Everyone does a one and done.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
All right. Let me see.
Yeah, helper, thank you for the check-in. Make sure you guys are claiming your check-ins. What I've noticed is we definitely have dropped into the heartme's. Definitely have dropped in the heartme's. Definitely. Dude, Ye declines me so quick. I'm done with him. I'm just gonna unfollow. I'm gonna block him. Right.
60K, let's go. 60K, let's get it.
Let's fucking go.
Sorry.
Helper, do you have more gloves?
Hey guys.
Renee, thank you.
Yeah, I like AZ, especially Phoenix. Where's Apache Junction in relation to Phoenix?
Did y'all miss me?
Hi, Lois. Missed you so much.
Hey, I was asking the KB because I just saw.
Sorry.
You missed.
Yeah.
See, told you, chat. I told you.
Hammy, thank you.
Like 40 minutes.
Okay.
What's up, Yami? How you doing, man?
Yamin.
Yami.
What's up, Los? Been a minute. How you doing?
What's up, brother? I was actually watching one of your clips today, man. It was really good. The spades clip. We was talking about spades.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I love spades, man. I've been playing. I learned how to play spades when I was 19 in Iraq. Them boys schooled me up, man.
That's what's up. Hold on. Spanish Harlem with the sub.
Yeah, we're trying to get to bed too.
Let's fucking go.
We're trying to get to bed too. A little while to go. Everyone's first gift is triple. Triple. First gift is triple. Hello. Hi, Adam. Eek. Thank you, helper. Thank you. Hi, Z11. Because everyone's first gift is triple. Can we match our partner's energy here?
Thank you.
I would. I just usually look sharp and on point, Renee. Yeah. Can we match our partner? Can we help out? Guys, we're on double digits. Oh boy. Ooh, Dad, thank you.
Nice one.
City of LA. I gotta check you out for sure. At some point, brother, I got you for sure.
Angie, thank you, baby.
Thank you, Hammy.
What are y'all doing tonight?
Thank you.
I'm chilling in an alien onesie.
I thought that was like a Pikachu.
Ellie. That's not a Pikachu?
I thought that was a Pikachu.
Yeah, we're popular 35. We're sliding off dailies pretty quickly here. But we're at least popular number 35.
Can anybody help her out? Kayla, thank
All
you.
right, guys. Let's get the doubles.
Hey, over there. I see Bonnie.
Ellie, let's go, Ellie.
All right, guys. For the gift gal, we still need a party on and on,
Let's
a
go,
lion,
Ellie.
and a uni.
Check, 390.
All right, y'all. 390 to open speed. Chat hand hearts, 4 hand hearts to open speed, you guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys. 3 hand
4
hearts.
hand hearts to open speed, chat.
Renee, thank you.
They got a donut on it. Stacy got a donut on it. Let's go.
Teamwork.
Great job, y'all. We did our part to unlock it. Let's go.
Thank you, baby.
There we go. Let's use the doubles and we got it. Can we use the doubles? Need some
Hammy,
momentum.
thank you.
Need some teamwork here. We're falling off daily.
These doubles.
No, we're daily 82. Can we climb a little bit higher so we don't fall off? Doubles for 30. Renee, thank you. Deb, thank you. Tyler! Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Jamie Lynn. Everybody go. Ashlyn, what up? Jamie Lynn, thank you. Wait, doubles for 5.
Fuck you, go, Hammy.
Let's fucking go. Renee! Thank you, Renee.
Good job, chat. Let's go.
I meant to text you today too, and I totally just was running from one thing into the next, but I thought of you today with the move. Oh, we have a glove. Let's use the glove, team. Use the glove. Just take him home. Let's make sure we're in the top level so we get that glove back, shall we? Shall we? We need a little bit more to get a decent push into dailies here. Panda, thank you, Panda. Panda Tab, thank you. Thank you, Tyler, the naughty chickens. Make sure we're in the top levels. Renee, thank you, Renee. MVP. Tyler, thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Wavy. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Renee, Panda, Jamie Lynn, and everyone tap my face. Thank you, team. Let's freaking go. You just need
Y'all are all amazing. Thank you
pay
guys.
more and then go in bed.
All right, I'm outie. Nice to see you guys again. I appreciate y'all, babies.
Hi.
Boy.
Hi. They leave us so quick. Everyone's wanting dunning us. What in the world?
They hate us.
They hate us here. Why do they hate us? We haven't even trolled them.
I don't know.
Okay. Might go to the random bucket. Got nobody even in the random bucket. What the heck? Wow. Just terrifying looking people.
I mean, they have to be Jamie.
What?
They have to be jealous of my onesie.
Obviously. Obviously.
Right. Like,
That's a given. I just assumed.
like we know.
We all knew. We all knew. We did.
Hi, Vernon. I almost said Vernon.
Wow.
Stupid.
I tell you, I'm getting declined more than usual. Wow. Alrighty then. DNJ! Hi, DNJ. How you doing? Wow, there's a bunch of people that aren't normally offline too. Interesting.
This is not that hot anymore.
Make sure you claim your Hermes. Hi, Natalia.
How are y'all?
Good, how are you?
Good. Hi, K. Is it KB? KB?
KB.
Hi, KB. How are you? I'm gonna follow you.
Hi.
I just added you, KB.
I got you back.
Do you have a partner?
So what's going on? Are we doing 3? Like,
Yeah, do you have a partner?
3?
Just you two.
Oh, so you want me to get a partner?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me try to find somebody.
Hi,
Guys, don't.
doing well. How are you? DJ, it's been like this all day. Well, glad I get on too early today. Maybe we'll do a slower pace day.
Dang, I barely have anybody on.
Harry, whatever. Yeah. Where the fuck is Miranda?
Who is this girl?
Hi, Lee.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Would you like to be on my
Sure, I just don't have any smoke right now, but
Oh, you never know.
yeah, that's true.
I can hear myself though.
Do I have an echo?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I wonder why the streets are so dry.
I don't know.
Is it still echoing?
Liz, try to get out, and then coming back and resuming your live.
Don't leave, guys. Don't leave. Everybody double tap. Thank you, Matthew, for sharing the live. Summer, do you go live, girl?
How about now?
Better? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorta.
that was weird.
I can set it up for us. Oh, you already got it? Period. Hi, Pansy.
I'm trying to think if there was like some event today. I don't think so. I'm just gonna thank you so much, D-Buck. I'm just gonna mute and unmute you so the boring comment goes away. We want to keep that out of the chat. Thank you, D-Buck. Thank you so much.
You gotta miss Alexa, G-Style, KP, April, Felipe, Tay, and Robert. Thank you, guys.
You're fine.
And everybody double tapping.
D-Buck, you're so fine, D-Buck. No worries.
Is this the first of 3 or just a one and done?
I think I got a circle.
We could do 3.
It is.
I got a circle, K-Bay.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
She complains that nobody wants to do 3s and then she's gonna circle.
I mean, we could, fine. You're right. You're
I wasn't even 100% wanting to do 3s myself. But
Let's go, guys. Tap the screen.
Hey!
Guys, everyone tap the screen.
My neighbors, it's shocking that my neighbors have not said anything yet. It's only a matter of time. Joyeria, how are you? Joy! Joyeria. Who's on the way, Matthew? Joyeria. Thank you, Joyeria. Thank you so much, Joyeria. Thank you, Joyeria. Thank you, thank you. You see me 14 roses, one here, one in Joy's, or one in KV's, and one in mine. Up and down. LJ! I love being a fairy. I love being a fairy. LJ! It's my favorite one. LJ, thank you. Joyeria, thank you.
Wicked, thank you. Rumble Ding Dong, thank you.
Good to see you, Gabby.
Hey,
Always
Gabby,
good to see you. You're literally like my icon, the live streaming icon. I look up to you.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. You're crushing it on here, so congratulations.
Thank you, girl.
Great. Bye. That's so sweet. I never know how to take compliments, and that's a pretty big one. That's epic. All right, guys, let's do our daily heart muse, shall we? Daily heart muse. Yeah, you can do it on the app or you can do it on the website. You can do it on the website. Definitely do it on. Hold on. Hiding in the streets. I'm hiding in the streets. What is it saying when it's telling you that it won't let you recharge, LJ? At a certain point, you have to verify your identity. So it could be that.
Oh,
he's back.
We're back.
Interrupting cheesecake time is crazy.
What are you eating? Damn, that looks good.
Yeah, that's how I get my abs.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from that right now. I have to. Even though I'll probably go bake cookies after this or something.
Why do you have to?
Yeah.
Why do you have to?
Why do I don't have to. I get hungry. I get pretty hungry.
Hi, yo, dude. Thanks for the follow. You've been cooking up times.
So when's your birthday?
Yo, I'm sick of you. All night, every night. No matter who I'm against. Yo, dude's everywhere.
Yo, dude.
It's
Wait,
like,
what'd you say? Three roses, chat. 3 roses.
dude, get out of my chat. Or drop a lion. Make up for me.
I'd be terrible at the Minnie Mouse.
It's funnier to hear you than Minnie Mouse voice.
3 roses, chat. 3 roses.
It's way funnier to watch.
Nanas, what's up? What's up? 2 more roses. Thank you, Nanas. Yo, dude, with the money gun. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah, it was. That's funny.
It's way more for me.
Chris, thank you for the heart me.
That was funny.
Oh man, Amina, what's up? We're playing Minnie Mouse. Oh, what was so funny? Yo, dude, let's go. Oh, for real, Amina? That's crazy. No shot. That's crazy.
Damn, you making me hungry. I gotta get something.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have a glove. Can we snipe this? 500 Minnie Mouse voice.
Oh, snap.
It's 500 Minnie Mouse voice. Hi, Crazy Cation. Ah!
Oh, you were there too. What did you even say?
Oh, bitch. Elmo, come on.
You were trying to get on that level of people just gift even without a battle.
Take me home.
That's Gabriella. Oh, wow. Good man. Yes, Elmo.
I am now a truck driver. Oh boy, here we go.
What do you drive in your truck?
Well, I drive the truck, but I'm looking a place to drop a load.
Yeah. Where would you prefer? Was it the face? I need to hear it.
On the face?
What would you like to do with on face? Let's see it. There it is. You look great in white.
Yep. Preferably in the closet. Hey, Zach.
I won't show them my closet, and they're having a fit over here.
No, that wasn't me. No.
Focus. Helper. I'm doing it.
It was not me.
So good. I was up late last night too. I have problems. Okay, fucking worms, go to bed.
Elmo does have white stuff on his nose. You're a frag.
I can't hear Gabriella that well.
She said.
You all have so much static for some reason. Can you hear me better now?
It's because we don't use static cleaning our washer and dryer.
What?
What?
I couldn't understand that.
I can't hear you, Gabriella. I can't hear you at all. It's like super like.
It is really. You are really soft tonight.
I'm not yelling, and
Can anybody help me find something, please?
what are you looking for, Elmo?
My fucking dollar!
Thank you, good man. I figured as much, guys. Thank you. The bad part is the whole chat agrees with you guys every time. Just freaking, you're out to troll me. Elmo, you think you troll me? You have not seen this chat.
I got $1. Yeah, no shit.
Hi.
Now that you're verified, can you send us our cash?
How do I send it?
We're locked. We're locked.
Oh my god, it kicked me out. What the fuck? Of course it did. As soon as you got my dollar, all of a sudden it kicked you out.
Of course.
I can't send. It's saying I can't send it.
Okay, Steffi. What I'll do is I'll send it to him, and then you
okay.
owe me interest.
What's the interest?
69%.
69%. I'll take that. I'll take that and match it. $70. 64%.
They turn $1 into $70. That's the maths.
Technically, it'd be $69, right?
Yeah.
Nobody can send me money on my Cash App anymore because I have reached the limit for the day. Oh, I'm trying to get your dollar back.
I can cash. I can.
It's been a weird night, bro. It's been a weird night.
It's so weird.
It's been a weird night. This is the most sane conversation I've had in a while.
We're not gonna battle. Are you gonna hang out with us?
Yeah, sure. They're demanding that I show them the closet, so they know that I'm sitting here.
Can you help me solve my crossword puzzle for the day? There, I'm missing one more.
We're not in a battle for real, no.
Oh, I got another $1.
Trying to stay in a.
Gabriella, I need a 6-letter word for somewhere you keep your clothes.
I swear, Elmo. Are you gonna help me clean out this closet, Elmo? That's what they're trying to get me to do on live. You know what you do when you open up my closet? You can't walk into my closet. There's a wall of sampled clothes.
Okay, let's see.
No, immediately no. That's my
I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to hurt you, but I never meant to make you cry. But tonight, I'm cleaning up my closet one more time.
I love your singing, Elmo.
It's my favorite, actually.
Did you know that Elmo's wearing a Godzilla shirt?
That's not
Power
Godzilla.
Rangers.
I think having ADD is a curse.
Oh, I only show up for contacts.
Oh, you're on private mode on Cash App, so not just anyone can send you.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Smart, safe, or but
I don't even know how to change that.
we're boring Elmo now. What's wrong? Thank you.
Elmo, have you seen a muskrat?
Oh, yes, I have seen muskrat.
Muskrat.
What time is it for you?
Muskrat.
Wait, what's Rocco's pet rock?
Muskrat. It's a muskrat.
Yo, Gabriella, what time is it where you at?
Midnight. Bye.
Bye, Stephanie.
Like Zoe's pet.
Bye, guys. Yeah, have a great night. I still can't figure out my Cash App. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Hi, Elmo. Hi, Elmo. I think that was their way of dismissing me. Yep. Yeah, it's a weird night. Thrill, what time is it for you? It's got to be late. We were supposed to be in with where did Hollywood go? Hollywood and K-Bay, where'd they go? I don't even know. Yeah, it's really late. I got it threw me out of the battle, which is how I hear Lara lost her streak. You have to leave for the airport. Oh, because you're coming to LA. Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened?
So.
Yeah, we thought something happened. We just didn't know.
It kicked me, and then you guys were still in a battle, so I couldn't request back in.
Yeah, me and K-Bay.
Yeah, that was wild.
Okay, Gabby, I have a 21 streak, okay?
Oh, boy.
Take it light.
I don't even know what we got. We have
Take it light, okay?
Got cornered by Elmo. What's the plan? You're coming to LA. What would be your first, Hollywood, if you were coming into the LA area, what would be the first thing you do if you touch down? And you don't live here? Hollywood.
I don't know. I'm a beach dude. I'm wherever the water's at, I'm going straight to the water.
Solid. You have no streak, Hollywood.
Yeah, 21. You don't see that?
You have a 1 streak. I feel like he's fucking with us.
Hold on, did you update your app?
You have 1 streak.
Okay, so back to your question. So I would definitely do
LJ, helper.
I feel
Thrill. Oh boy, the whole squad's in here. Let's go. We have not been battling for hours.
The Santa Monica Pier is about 20K.
Brandon Presley. Guys, you know the drill here. We're trying to end the night top 50. Took it for funsies. Are you going to play Hollywood?
Why is everybody doing me like this tonight?
Hello, Brandon. You're up late too. What is with all the East Coasters up at 3 a.m. right now? Y'all good? Y'all okay? You're in dailies? W. Brandon Presley.
Yo, this is deja vu. Literally deja vu.
You have 1 streak. That's not
You don't see the 2 next to the 1.
No, I feel like you're totally messing with us.
What's up, Jungle? Jungle Jackie?
Yeah.
No, but seriously, Gabby, I would definitely. I like this. I like the Santa Monica Pier. It's a lot to do there.
There is a lot to do, or there was. I don't really know if it's still like that. He's messing. Thank you, Crazy Cajun. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna do piles. I promise you guys. We'll do a pile of clothes every day and shoes. If we hit dailies by the end of the day, I will even show my shoes. And based on the chat earlier, say it ain't so. Won't you agree that would just crush it at reset? We'll show shoes at reset. I'm pretty sure that'll get me. I gotta get some clearances from TikTok to do that because pretty sure we're not allowed to show shoes. Hollywood, is your closet super organized?
Yeah, it
Not
is.
allowed to show feet, actually.
My closet,
You
yeah.
clean out your closet often.
No, but I add clothes to it for no reason.
So same. You can't show your shoes if it's just your shoes. I could show my whole outfit and do a fit check, but if it's just focus on feet, it's gonna cause problems, I think. I think I just need to clear it. Because if I remember the guidelines, I'm trying to remember. I have very, oh gosh, we get the doubles. We don't use the doubles often in Hollywood. We get them, but we like to keep it fun for you.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Keep it fun for me.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Hunter. Thank you.
Oh, no, we could show the shoes in a closet, but the closet is, you walk into a wall of clothes currently because I don't have time in my day to move to like sleep, let alone go through clothes and get rid of things. I also had a lot of like, I was holding on to things with TikTok, helper with TikTok directly because the shop guys, I also want to ask them if I can do a TikTok shop of like clothes because I have a lot of.
So are you moving?
I want to. I found a place in my same building that's like, there's one, you know, that one unit that you're like, ooh, if we could go on this one, this is the perfect unit in the building.
Yeah.
That opened up. That opened up and it has a den so I could have a separate streaming area.
I would do it.
But that also means locking in for a year contract in California for a year. I didn't think I was going to stay here for another year.
Wait,
We'll
so
see.
do you want to leave California or just LA?
California tax wise, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense.
So what other state would you move to?
Florida.
It's even more expensive there.
Tax wise, not really.
What part of Florida? South Miami?
Like near Fort Lauderdale. Austin would be good too. Guys, they dropped a glove.
I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind moving to Florida either. I'm actually going to Florida next week. And
they dropped a glove. Look live.
We may or may not be moving to Miami, y'all.
Oh, see, I suggest moving to Miami, and he's like, "Oh, why don't you leave California?" And then all of a sudden, now you're.
But I'm not complaining about taxes.
I'm just saying it's a smarter decision, and to lock it. I don't know. We'll see. But first, I gotta get rid of stuff so I have an option to move without chaos.
I think Texas is a good look too, honestly.
I fit in Texas. Well, there goes your 21 piece nuggies.
Oh,
MVP.
Oh, that's funny.
The thrill.
Damn.
MVP the thrill. Thank you, the thrill. Thank you. Drop a emote. Thank you. Thank you. You got a lightning bolt. LJ, thank you. Dr. Smith, thank you. Say it ain't so. Maddie Boo, Tony, and everyone to have a face. Thank you.
Congratulations, Gabby. You're a winner.
Thank you. We love nuggies. Would you like to run some too? Why?
I'll be back because I have to do a reset.
Okay, bye.
I'll see you soon.
Bye. They always leave so quick. I will do a pile of clothes a day. I will. Let's see. We do need to get here a little bit. Hi, Ryan. Did we get back into dailies? We're not in dailies again. Oof. Guys, we had a promise. We had a plan. No, but I promise. I will 1,000%. I will have a pile of clothes. It'll take probably like 20 to 30 minutes to go through. Can we all hold to that? I'll even put it in the Discord. And then if we end the day in dailies, we'll do shoe try on, ditch them or keep them, kind of a one box or the other. I have to get boxes. Otherwise, this is going to be real chaos, you know? What's the marketing gig I'm most proud of? Oof. When it comes down to it, I would say my time at Beats by Dre was my master's. That's how I describe it. I'm most proud of that because it was such a pivotal cultural marketing moment in time. And then, can you imagine saying it? So that's what I'm saying. But what I'm most proud of is there's a couple different things. I say I found my sweet spot, which is finding digital extensions to traditional campaigns. So we had a Beats campaign my last year there internally, and it was for World Cup 2014. Dead in the water. All the athletes were injured or out of some sort, just like non-existent, right? It was done. All the teams were out. Germany was in the finals, and I had randomly just gone on a date with one of the former German world captains, like by happenstance. Like it was the most random thing. That guy actually was the one that I found out that I was allergic to sushi on a blind date in Nobu Malibu. Like it's all just weird timing kind of things. And I had this idea because I also had randomly reconnected with a college friend who was friends with David Hasselhoff's manager. And both of those guys are iconic to Germany. And I was like, let me spoof this commercial and take it. It was all about rituals. Take it to David Hasselhoff and see what we can do. Spoof it one for one. Like we're so serious. It's another commercial. It's another version of the campaign. It's for social first. And it's meant to be on David Hasselhoff's socials. And I remember sitting at a table pitching this idea with David Hasselhoff on the phone, and not my boss, but somebody else like my boss, like same level as my boss at the time. Same level as my boss at the time. Large, he was like 6'8", big dude. He was crying, laughing at Hasselhoff and I going back and forth on this idea. The next day we went to his house, filmed it all, launched on his YouTube. The guy that I went on the date with was the commentator for the reveal of it. Like it was all this like perfect storm, utilizing every creative and real world connection that I had in such a unique way that it didn't cost us anything. It literally didn't cost us anything because we had the videographers and whatnot on payroll anyways. So it was like really just was somebody creatively putting all the pieces together, and it was the perfect storm where I started realizing, oh, this is something that I could do for a full-time thing. Utilize all the network, come up with some creative idea, find a way to make it worth it for every person involved, where it doesn't really take money to do cool things. It just takes somebody with the connections, the creative know-how, and then like maybe a production type of a mind, or at least the knowledge enough to find somebody that knows what they're doing in production to get all these things moving and done. We did it within a 48-hour period of time. Like our campaign was done, dead in the water, like was completely toast. And the World Cup was on that Sunday. I think it was Thursday. We had it up by Friday, Saturday. It launched. Like huge, crazy turnaround with mega names, right? Like that's a pretty household name globally. We were able to turn around, and it was epic. So I took that same knowledge and that same like thought process and planning process, and I took it to everything that I did from then on out, which is where the next thing that I was really proud of was pulling in Venus Williams into K-Swiss. Who else was there at the World Cup campaign? It was David Hasselhoff doing his rituals before a big game. We even got the Knight Rider car kit. We got a kit car, like actual working kit. Isn't that the name of it? Knight Riders? What's the car's name in Knight Rider? I think its name is Kit. We found a car and got it there the next day. Like the amount of people that just was like, cool, it's a sick idea, fun idea, let's get involved. This was, David Hasselhoff didn't even have a YouTube at the time, like epic. You got to know how to utilize your whole network. And I did get in the car. Of course I did. I don't even think I got a photo in it. I was in that kind of a world. I'm so conscious of like, you just don't take photos and whatnot in that sort of world. So I don't even think I just took a photo with Hasselhoff. That's just a core memory of mine now that I'll never forget about, right? Like I even helped bring some of the wardrobe because we were bringing in like props and things. And what's his lucky necklace gonna look like? It's my giant chain Betsy Johnson with a crown on it. Like just silly things that was kind of a cool experience to do at 21, right? No NDAs. I'm sure there were, but like nothing that would be, none of this was like really covered in that. I think that's more like core trade secrets and like if I was sitting in a meeting. But see, I'm telling you, the pedicure, manicure. Okay. Do the closest. What in the world is happening in the chat? See, these are all secrets, Helper. Did I ever go on a second date with the guy that was the commentator, the former world captain, German world captain for, yeah. So this is why I don't go single screen too often. Helper, this was what the chat looked like earlier. And then whenever I'm single screen, it's chaos. They want to know my pedicure, Helper. Yeah, Missy, it was great. But yeah, no, I didn't go on a second date with that guy. I flipped it into business, and that's always how things kind of go hand in hand. Oh, were you, Dustin? Well, welcome in. We're talking about Beats by Dre and a weird thing that I did when I was 21 to launch David Hasselhoff's YouTube channel. Welcome to my midlife crisis now, where I'm telling you all about these stories. No, but it was a really cool time period. I had the room to run. I didn't have a job description. I didn't have a formalized time structure. Overtime was not defined. It was do what needed to be done. And the secret to, she's telling secret share live. I'm pinning that. That's great. The core thing that I've learned there is really don't get hung up on job descriptions. Don't get hung up on hours. Don't leave just because, it's 5 p.m. I'm out of here. No, if you need to stay late, stay late. Do what needs to be done to get it done. Is that the healthiest at my time in my life now? No, not necessarily. But that's also where I'm like, I'll stay up all night if we have to do what we need to do here. That's kind of where that same work ethic came into play. I worked 24/7 there. I was I was one of the first people to wake up usually every day. I would get up and I'd wake up and I would be going to the gym, which I went to Gold's Gym in Venice, which is where I made most of my connections. Rich Lex, I'm telling secrets about celebrities. Welcome in. Hi. We just talked about David Hasselhoff and how I'm not going to say that I launched his YouTube, but the idea that I had is the first thing that was on his YouTube. I'm going to tell K-Bay. We'll come back to her. So yeah, I launched it with a digital extension of the Beats by Dre World Cup campaign in 2014. Cost nothing to us. Even getting the former German world captain didn't cost us anything. I think we ended up donating to his charity just because it was a good thing to do. Yeah. But it was a pretty cool experience that taught me a lot of like, you can do just about anything. I learned how to speak to executives too, because I picked up on the patterns between some of the most powerful people in music and marketing. I'm not even reading the chat at this point, Helper, because I already know the chaos. Who's we? Matthew, what do you mean? Who's we? I'm not famous for anything, Dustin. I just got on here one day and started rambling about my dating life. What's my passion? Matthew, one of the biggest things that I've always said here is don't chase your passion, chase your purpose. And if they go hand in hand, great, but your purpose is something deeper. It's what do people come to you over and over for? People came to me for those creative ideas and solutions to their campaigns. That was one of my purposes and still pretty much is. Like if I have a cool idea, I can figure out how to get it to... I have a few famous ex-boyfriends. Helper. That's hilarious. Say it ain't so. That's actually hilarious. And then what else? I'm going off track. Your purpose, one of my purposes was really people kept coming to me to take their photos and videos. Dustin, I don't say names on here. Not often anyways. one day I'll share and spill all the secrets as far as like ex-boyfriends go, but I mean, I went on a date with a former German ex-world captain of the soccer team. That's what that story was. It's very harmless, very innocent. That was not somebody that I dated. That's not someone I considered a boyfriend, but it's definitely an interesting date that turned into a really cool opportunity and really fun thing. Matthew, yes. I'd say people come to me specifically for photos and videos and editing oftentimes because I can do it very quickly, which is where I would turn one of those purposes into this very easily. I'm producing content constantly. Yes, Missy, yes. And then as far as passion goes, you know, I think your passion changes. Absolutely, Matthew. Great question. Is there more that you want to accomplish? Absolutely. I built a shoppable video app when I left Beats. So right after that whole World Cup campaign, I was doing a lot of the product placement and I was like, I have to, thank you, helper, thank you. Hi, Black Sheep. I couldn't correlate the product that I was placing with all these celebrities and athletes and whatever. I couldn't correlate that directly to sales. I'm like, wouldn't it be awesome if you could just sit and watch your show? Say you're watching Billions or Gossip Girl or whatever, Real Housewives. You pause this show, or while you're watching it, you've got another screen attached, or you have it on your device, whatever, and you could purchase everything shown in that screen. You could click my outfit that I'm wearing right now and purchase the shirt without leaving the screen, without leaving the entertainment that you're watching. And the amount of sales that would happen from that would go absolutely wild. This was before the Kardashians really hit home, right? Like they really didn't boom like that until later. This was 2014. There was shoppable video for sure. That was definitely a thing. Was it a consumer ready thing? No. We had just started mobile payments. Majestic, thank you. So I was shopping it out to every big, did I have to sell? The idea, I've trademarked the idea, or I registered the idea because it was a format. I didn't build out the app because I couldn't get the funding to build it out. Mainly because it was just too soon. YouTube, I took it to YouTube and everyone was like, it was right after The Hills, yeah. But before the Kardashians really hit. They were faces of other products, not making their own yet. Put it that way. Thank you for the check-ins. Make sure you guys are claiming those team points while we do this. Thank you. Hi, Justin K. And so it was an interesting time period, and one where we're just starting our mobile payments. So it was really, we knew we had about 10 years before consumers were ready to purchase things on a phone consistently. Now, look at us now with TikTok Shop, which is where I got into TikTok Shop later, but that was where my head went 10 years ago. I have not been to VidCon actually. I was gonna go a couple years and then work just got too busy or it just didn't make sense to go. Thanks all the Cowboys. I saw daylight today. We went for a walk. But yeah, that shoppable video app was really, the core of that was, I was bored of entertainment as we knew it. I was bored of the content I was seeing on social. TV shows were lackluster. I'm like, wouldn't it be, I hated shopping. I still hate shopping. If I see something, I want to be able to buy it right off that person. You know, like that's where I'm at. And so that's my end goal is like, how do I make entertainment different, interesting, and more integrated? How do we change culture and shape culture in a different way for consumers? There's also some other elements to it that's probably a little too lofty, but that's where I think this is cool because I've always been integrating products in. If you've been watching the stream for longer than a couple months, you know, like I've tested out DoorDash integrations just to see what's the impact of me eating Rice Krispie treats regularly or sour Gushers. How many of you guys bought freaking crumble cookies after I do a crumble cookie review? Like what was that impact and how do we close the gap in the steps between product integration and purchase, right? It's going to shift, it's going to change. And now as our consumer base is more and more used to social shopping or shoppable video, it's becoming more of a common thing for you to be able to shop even on TikTok Shop. Like drop a 1 in the chat if you bought anything on TikTok Shop. Probably a lot of people have. I just bought something on TikTok Shop today, you know? There's a lot of people that are more willing to do social shopping. Remember when Instagram launched their shop section? Nobody was purchasing on it. That was 3 years ago. I promise you, fraction of you would have bought something on Instagram Shop 3 years ago. Now we love yak treats. We love the yak beef jerky. Great. Now we're even purchasing like, I took over a stream for G Fuel Energy, and they were selling canned pre-workout drinks. You're buying drinks off of. That's not something we would normally see as a consumable or something that we purchased off of an app like this. Maybe Amazon, maybe. Most people would go into a store and purchase, perishables or food in general, let alone drinks that could, be easily, exploding in their mailbox, for lack of a better term or explanation. So yeah, that was my end goal. I think that's a long-winded way of answering Matthew's question there, but that's kind of been always where my head goes with content and commerce. And that's why I'm always like, there's so much more to this space than we even are getting to yet. We're not there yet. We probably still have another 3 years before people are completely comfortable with this space. But we're getting there slowly. And that's where I think the TikTok shop side of things, why I started in that originally, because if you guys don't know, that's how I started ranting on TikTok. I wasn't really into TikTok. I didn't know TikTok. I was terrible at it a year and a half ago, like terrible. Didn't know what I was doing at all. Couldn't figure out how to even post something without getting flagged. And TikTok Shop was launching Bella Thorne's jewelry. Tell you about what stuff, Helper? It would be nice if someone could tell us about this like this. What do you mean? Tell what about what? Good night, say it ain't so. Yeah. But TikTok Shop was really fascinating because they were doing QVC style selling though, and that's not how the American consumer. Oh yeah, I spilled too many secrets and all this. We could figure out a way to just tell stories all day and have friends on and tell their stories too. That's the dream. You don't get to mingle, Dustin, but there's a different format, and most people are wanting things immediately. So there's two different. I can't see dirty closet. Nope, Helper, because I've bought too many things on TikTok Shop. But yeah, they were selling like QVC. I'm like, tell stories. Why do we love the Kardashian products so much? Why are they booming the way that they are? It's because they've been selling in a different format. They've been entertaining and not worried about selling. Oh boy. Do we accept this battle for the toxicity? Let's do one and then we'll get back to this.
What up, Gabby?
Hello, we're talking about social selling. Have you guys bought anything on TikTok?
Yes.
No?
I personally bought some, yes.
I do see the 50% off coupons, but I just don't know.
Would you buy something because of the product facts, or would you buy something because of the story or the way that they style it, or something like what's enticing? What
I would only buy it if I want it.
If you want it, sure. But is the product facts going to really make a difference for you? Depending on the product, I guess it would really depend on the product.
Like if I say for example, oh, those are some good tissues. I don't have tissues. Okay, I'm gonna go get them.
So how would you know that they're good tissues?
They look like a good tissue.
Yeah, you're there.
I don't know. Helper. What's up,
Is it
Helper?
an endorsement or it's a
Guys, stop my face, yo.
Zingham?
Guys,
It's
tap
a
the screen, chat. Tap the screen.
specific thing that's doing, you
Yeah.
tell me.
Gabby, how's your day been? How's your battles?
We haven't been battling them much the
Well.
past few hours. We've been telling stories.
Yo, Carmen, I hope you're having a great day, by the way. Samaya,
about
thank you.
really
Everybody, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate everybody here.
How's yours?
It's been good. I got on maybe like an hour, no, actually 2 hours ago.
You got on a lot of them. Yeah, I thought you got on early compared to what you
Hi,
normally
Panus.
No, I didn't get on early today. Actually, today I actually got on earlier than most of the days I got on this week.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Trying to fix my schedule a bit.
Guys,
Gotcha. What's up on
Hi,
Facebook?
Helper.
Got feed.
What's up, Dustin?
Rotate, y'all. Get ready to rotate.
They're trying to get me. So the day started out with them trying to demand to see my dogs, aka my feet, and now we're talking about.
Thank you, guys.
Oswald. So the day's really gone through a roller coaster ride of stories.
Well, I appreciate you, Carmen. Dustin, I hope you're doing okay, man.
Wait for the speed chat.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, rotate. Oh my God, 16 rows.
Wow, Dustin, that's how it is, bro. I thought you loved me, man. How's your
Let's get ready to
surgery, bro?
rotate.
Everybody's awake, right?
16 roses.
Rotate.
Adrian, how you doing, Adrian?
16 roses. Yeah, so if you could have somebody showing you how to do
You
something.
just gotta rotate them. Aya, please, everybody here that's sending roses, go both sides, yo. Shannon, if you don't mind going on Gabriella's side, that'll be awesome.
6 more. Thank you, Helper. Thank you, Aya. 5 more. Majestic. Thank you. Squiggles. 4 more.
3 more, y'all. 3 more.
3 more. 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. Perfect.
There we go. Fatima, thank you. Thank you so much.
Matthew, Mary, thank you. Let's make this one count, and then we can go back to story time. Doubles for 30.
Yeah,
Oh, you're fine.
I don't have it.
I'll leave a glove. Perfect.
We got a glove. We got a glove.
Helper. 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 Helper.
Who has the glove? So I know who
Things
has
are
the
going
glove.
crazy in here today.
Rhonda, thank you so much. Everybody glove. Doubles.
Goodness.
Does anybody have gloves?
Oh my goodness. Why is this so
Okay,
close?
Watanda, can you drive? Yep. Can
Guys,
you
this is very, very close, guys.
can you
Time's
drop a
ticking.
glove at the last 30?
Oh
Rhonda,
my
hold your
gosh,
glove.
chat. They're
Help her out. Help her with the jet. Where are we taking the jet? To the closet, probably, I'm assuming. Help her. Ooh. Ooh. We're gonna need a glove, Mahmood. We're gonna need a glove.
Guys, we are in
I
trouble.
have a feeling I know exactly who that first bubble is. Yep.
Okay.
I was seeing the name and I was like, there's only one person that would rename themselves to that.
Wally! Wally!
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Bro, Mahmoud.
Gabby, do we use another glove at the end or what? Talk to me.
Oh my goodness, chat. Everybody.
We should.
Guys, you never know what could happen.
Just, yeah,
Last 30 seconds is just be careful. Be
In the
careful.
chat, guys.
You never know
Meat
what could
in
happen.
the chat. Drop all the meat in the chat. Okay. Do you have a glove? No mood. Yeah, so TikTok shop.
Okay, Shannon, we might need your glove at the end, love. Last 30 seconds.
Did you know, Mood, that the Nike Fuel Band team was acquired by Apple after it made something popular that then became the Apple Watch team?
Damn. I don't know that.
Consumer behavior leading to commerce, right?
Yeah. I'll say 20, Shannon. 20, just in case they drop a time maker. 20.
Oh boy.
But please, guys, share my life out. Let's try to help Gabby out. Let's try to help her out. Yeah. Gabby, we got a glove coming down at 20. Love.
Perfect.
20.
Yeah, I'm the mod in here. I think Matthew has 10 seconds.
Yeah, 74K,
Seconds
74K. We also get shit. Who was that mess? Get shit. They're still at 74K, y'all. Let's just try to play.
Glove, use glove, use glove.
Let's try to do
10
something,
seconds,
y'all.
5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds.
74K still. 74K.
Glove, Tony.
They haven't moved up, but so haven't we. All good. Aya, thank you, Aya.
Helper!
Guys, everybody.
Helper, that hit a little late. Helper! Oh, those all hit late. Helper! Thank you, Helper. Thank you. MVP Helper in the chat, guys. Thank you so much, Helper. Mish, thank you. Matthew, thank you. Tony, all the Cowboys, Chris Lasha, and everyone tap my face. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Guys, thank you. Thank you for the battles.
We're done?
Yeah, Waleed, be safe,
I'll
brother.
see you guys soon.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Well,
Mahmoud,
we'll get somebody else.
here, let me see you. Let me see if I get somebody.
We'll do 1v1 and then we're out. How about that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Guys, first gift doubles.
Ahmed, so how come your team never plays on speed?
Looking for gloves here in the closet. Yeah, Mahmoud's team dropped it at 15, I think. Yeah. They got lost in the closet. Hi, Nick. Hello. Nick with the check-in. Thank you. Make sure to claim those team points so it counts. But yeah, so the Nike Fuel Band team was basically meant to make it cool. So if you think about shoppable video, TikTok shop, helper, thank you, helper. Thank you. Tammy, thank you. Make sure you do that claiming of the team points. Thank you, Mish. So when you dissect that, you're like, oh, wait. You think about all these bigger inventions or things that we know most commonly as something really like an Apple Watch, for instance. It usually started somewhere in fashion to try and make it cool or to validate it in some form or fashion. And it's just a matter of time before it got widely accepted or transitioned into another company. Fascinating. I think there's like a couple of different rocket companies, like Boeing, I think does it. Tesla, stuff like that. I'd have to get facts on that, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that, if you were to really track it down, there's a lot of companies that do it. But that's how I think about TikTok Shop and long-term vision of that, right? Helper?
Wait, Gabriella. Appreciate you, brother.
Are you doing TikTok Shop?
Yeah, 20 seconds. I mean,
That's how I
20
started here as I was taking
20
over.
roses or 2 tiny.
I can't hear you.
I was bored of TikTok shop streams, and so I took over a couple of shopping streams. I started Bella Thorne's jewelry brand. I was traveling with her through festival season and fashion weeks, and so I told the stories about the photos they were showing as references of like the jewelry instead of doing the product facts.
Yeah.
And so it's storytelling based marketing or selling versus like your hard facts and the products and all. No one really cares when it comes to certain products, like what the facts are, right? Just want to know if it's cool, how to style it, what's the story.
If it looks cool.
If it looks cool, people are going to buy it. What's the story behind it? Oh, how did Bella style it for Coachella? She turned a necklace into a waist chain, things like that. Like, how do we style it differently?
So you did start doing it.
Yeah, that's how I started here. I was taking over the streams. I didn't have a TikTok when I started doing that.
Okay.
Dolls Kill, then I did G Fuel Energy, and then at G Fuel Energy, the TikTok people were like, "You should probably try going live on your own channel and just see what happens." I'm like, I don't even have enough followers. Maddie Boo, thank you. Helper, thank you. Helper be helping. Thank you, Maddie Boo.
Last battle, guys. My last battle of the night. We're getting off after this.
Tammy, thank you, Tammy. Yeah, I've done a lot in a little. So people look at my age and they're like, "You think you're this, that, and the other."
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, I check my LinkedIn. Like, I can back up most things, and I actually downplay a lot of the roles that I've had because I do feel like I'm young, but I've done a lot in a little amount of time.
Yeah.
And all of it kind of has turned into this perfect storm with this, the platform that I've been able to build for the past year.
That's good. That's good.
It's like you're taking all the things that you've done for the past 10 years and you're now going,
thank you.
I'm pulling the video editing from my internship at Vidi, which was Vine before Vine was Vine, pulling that skill set that I learned there and pulling the product integration skill set that I learned at Beats by Dre, the marketing twist and know-how that I learned at Beats as well, the go-to-market that I learned at DC Shoes, the creative plan that I learned at K-Swiss, like all of those things are now being pulled into one hub here, and it's kind of cool. It's cool when your resume starts to tell a story that has an end goal and an end, or at least like a transitional phase where everything is coming together nicely, right? That's the dream, is you want your resume to look like a story line and at some point have everything merged together. It's all the plots coming together.
Solid.
Oh, wow. The bubble. DJ Josh, you're kidding me. I did get my start on the bubble.
Yo, Mahmoud.
What? How do you know about DJ Josh? Sup? How you doing? Been a minute since I've heard about the bubble. Dude. You work at a global technology company? What kind of technology company, Matthew? I'm 34, Max. That's wild.
Mahmoud, the battle started, bro.
Ahmed, I clowned your shit 3-0 today.
We beat you on the, bro. What are you talking about? We beat you on the
Did you
twos.
play with Waleed in here?
We beat you? I guess not.
How well was it magazine? It was like a gossip site.
3-0'd you.
Like local. Like an LA
Watch this.
gossip site. If you snipe this, Maroon.
You have your age on the board. You have. Oh my goodness.
Wow, Maroon, are you 21?
You're 97. I'm not 21. He's fucking lying. And first of all, I clowned this clown 3-0 before he. By the way, before he
Can we play against Blight or what?
I shot on him 3-0 and he's.
What are you talking about? What
What's your clown ass up? You got fucking destroyed today.
Did you wake up?
I did wake up. But listen, where's your fucking team? A one and done, 10,000, and that's it for the rest of the day. You're streaming for the free right now.
I mean, I dropped.
MVP helper. Thank you, helper. You got a miss. Thank you. Tammy, thank you. You got a glove and a lightning bolt. Thank you. Chris Lasha, Maddie Boo, all the Cowboys, Mish, Tony, and everyone to have a face. Thank you. All
All right, Gabby.
right, guys.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys.
Battles.
Bye.
That's wild, DJ Josh. Great call out. I haven't heard about the bubble in forever. Thank you guys for the battles. That was great. And hopefully I could keep the storyline. I feel like my ADD is kicking me out like crazy. But yeah, I've done a lot. The bubble was not a dating app. No. So the bubble was think about it like your TMZ meets, I don't know, Josh, how would you describe it? DJ Josh. Hi, Nidal. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. It was, I do battled. Yes, I do, Nidal. We're telling stories a little bit. I think it's more of like your gossip site, like your Perez Hilton meets, it was a blog, essentially. It was a digital magazine. And then I worked at Vidi, which was, Nidal, short in a bit, who? And the chat has to agree on it. I do remember MySpace. I was on MySpace. Yeah. I have a lot of stories that I probably could tell, I think. Like NDA wise. Like COVID, I did K-Swiss's first campaign in 10 years. They did a brand campaign and redesigned the brand back into the country club space. That was super cool. The country club setting for K-Swiss made sense. Thank you, Dr. Pepper Guy, for the check-in. Make sure you do your claiming of the team points. Thank you. Miss Ner. Okay. Oh yeah, no, it was the bubble. The bubble, not Bumble. Dr. Pepper Guy, thank you. I was a club promoter in those days too. And then from there, I got an internship at Vidi, which was a social media platform that was video based. And then, right, same thing with WWD. Like there's that same zone. As a club promoter, got an internship at Vidi, which was a social media platform that was the first video platform. The short form video platform, and we were recruiting YouTubers and transfer them to short form content. We launched Justin Bieber on there, and it broke the site, essentially. That broke the app. But the app is where I learned how to cut videos very quickly and build out a social calendar. And I wasn't there long because it was an internship, but I got my job at Beats by Dre right after. So it was like this perfect storm. I don't know, probably all the Cowboys. Night all, thank you. Hi, Brandon. Hello. I did a lot of random things, but it all seems to really come full circle at a certain point, right? Chris Lasha, thank you. Yeah, I do need help so bad. It kind of sounds like that, right? Fire Marshal? Absolutely, Nidal. Do you want me to add them? Okay, I'm going to add them right now. What's the name again? Miss Narminx. That way she can request me. Where is she from? Okay, she follows me. I just added her. Perfect. Yeah, I got you. Oh, cool. I'm in Cali as well. I'm in LA. We're just talking about LA stories, actually. Yeah, got you. Thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what other like cool things we did. So K-Swiss, I rebranded them back to, that's amazing, Nidal, love that. I rebranded them back from like streetwear because they were kind of everywhere. K-Swiss was scattered, you couldn't really define the brand. if you were to look at all of them without knowing the history of K-Swiss being a tennis brand, that's where it was formed. That's where it was really made popular. That's where it was born from, was the tennis court, the country club. It was known for the white sneakers, leather, all white with stripes. And then the coolest thing about K-Swiss that I feel like nobody knew about was up until, I think it was the early 2000s, you could send in your K-Swiss sneakers. Talk about sustainability. You could send in your K-Swiss sneakers and they would they would fix them and send them back to you, essentially. So they would either redo the leather or the soles. I can't remember. It was one or the other. But they would redo it because with tennis, you're moving laterally and you were wearing down a portion of the shoes so much that it would wear down eventually. And so to refresh them, you would just send in your tennis shoes. And so one pair of sneakers would last you a lifetime, essentially. It was up until the early 2000s that they did that, which is wild to think about today in today's sustainability market, right? Like, that's insane. But talk about a cool business plan, a cool perk to your brand, and a truly sustainable shoe, or more sustainable shoe, I'll say, like less impactful to the environment shoe. You remember that, Matthew? That's wild, right? I am not a tennis player. I did not learn how to play tennis, but I love the tennis culture as far as like aesthetically. It's very specific. Like, hold on. Let's go. I'll show you. One of the books that I use as a reference point for a lot of the creative, a few things. There's Slim Aarons, right? Oh, did I put away a lot of, I think I put away a lot of the books, but one of them was The Stylish Life, tennis edition. And then the other one was, oh my gosh, it was the Brooks Brothers book, right? Is Matthew Bob? What do you mean? So, this book, and it was a lot of the references, like visuals. I got to redo the office aesthetic. Got to launch its first brand campaign in 10 years. The last one was Kenny Powers, and it's kind of where the brand went all over the place. I am behind on the chat. Sorry, I'm usually better about reading the chat. Oh, yay. Hold on.
Gabby.
We're talking tennis. Have you ever worn K-Swiss sneakers?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
How would you have some K-Swiss sneakers right now?
No, I have worn some in the past.
No. Okay. What would you describe them as off the top of your head? George.
White.
See? And then they were going off into all these different streetwear culture type moments. Like Gary Vee had 20 shoes with them or something ridiculous. That's too many shoes.
Leo, thank you for the heart, brother.
To have designed with K-Swiss didn't even make sense. Doesn't make sense. He could be the face of like a brand campaign, but to have a own shoe line and make him into a Jordan brand didn't quite make sense for me. For me, as personally, maybe it did, but it didn't quite make sense. But yeah, I was talking about redesigning K-Swiss back into the country club setting. Anyways, how you doing? That's my rant right now. We've been on a lot of stories.
Yeah. Wow.
They were going down a streetwear path, and I pulled them back into the country club aesthetic, and that was one of the cooler moments. Is I got YG in a country club setting, so you had this duality, this way of like having the streetwear element, the cool factor that some of the executives wanted, and then the country club California setting that the brand owners wanted. So it had to marry the two visions, and we got K-Swiss Country Club, which if you scroll down all the way to the start of my TikTok, you'll actually see a couple of the videos from behind the scenes there. This is a couple of my first TikToks that I posted just to archive them as my videos. First gift is triple.
Okay. All right, Jay. Okay.
Over. You get wet. How you doing tonight? Yay? How's your battles been?
Oh.
Down bad.
We doing the best we can. We doing the best we can. Okay, Jay, thank you.
Well, ask the ladies over there, have any of them worn Golden Goose? Here's a fun one. Going on a tangent. Welcome to the ADD hours of my live stream, yay.
Huh?
Have any of the ladies over there worn Golden Goose sneakers? Do they like them?
Thank you for the heart.
Because Golden Goose, they're expensive, but there's a reason why women like them. And I took them apart once and I realized why women like them is because they have a 2-inch wedge in them that nobody knows about. Wedge sneakers, concealed wedge.
Hey, Alvin, thank you.
I got to design an wedge
Thank you.
version of K-Swiss as part of the redesign. It's cool. That was probably one of my coolest moments. I still wear those to the day. It makes them taller, but it makes their butt pop.
Triple. Times three. Jay, chat 2 galaxies will catch us up. 2 galaxies.
Aaron, good to see you.
2 galaxies.
Cowboy cutie. It does make the women taller. Just that little bit of pop. The booty pop.
On me, Jay. 2 galaxies.
20.
What's up, attorney? My bad. What's up, man?
Hi, Nick. How you doing? Nick! Where you been, dude? You're still going live. Tammy.
Hello.
Thank you. Tony. Tammy and Tony and Helper. Helper. Yay wishes he was on one of those balloons right now flying away. Tony, thank you. Hey, what's happening? Rudest person that I've dealt with without naming people? Oh, man. Oh, you are Mish. Oh, that makes sense. Anyone that doesn't say, like, please or thank you, or anyone that's being super rude as a talent, somebody that's on the talent side, you have people to be that way. So there's a big basketball player that I won't name, but I'm not a fan of just because his demeanor was so dark, and on top of that, he was rude. And I've dealt with enough athletes and artists and celebrities that, like, you don't need to be rude when you're at a certain level, and he has arguably been at that level. He's a household name. Everybody loves him. There's no need, right? There's no need to be rude when you're at that level. And he's rude, and I don't like that. So that to me is like, ugh. The best person that I've seen and encountered was The Rock. Him and his team actually thanked me for sending him headphones. I didn't get thanked for sending headphones ever. Never. I had thousands go across my desk. Never really got maybe a thank you note here and there. Some of the agents would send me on their like press and seating list, their gifting list. But nobody sent me a thank you that was personal for hooking them up with. So I wouldn't just send The Rock headphones, I'd send the whole team headphones, like, let's take care of your people too. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. It's been fun. Yeah, no. He's a genuinely nice one, right? Oh, really? In Florida or Atlanta? Oh, wow, yay. It's a good time for yay. MVP.
Jay, thank you.
Helper. Thank you, Helper. You got a glove. Thank you, Tammy. You got a glove and a lightning bolt. Thank you, Ivy, Tony, Nick, Maddie, all the Cowboys, Chicago boy, Ronnie, and everyone tap my face. Thank you. Gloves. Let's go. MVP Helper. Thank you, Helper.
All right.
Alrighty. Hi, yay.
Bye-bye.
One by one, we're putting these boys to bed. Yep. Love it. So yeah, that's that. I don't know. It's cool, and that's the thing where I've figured out emotional intelligence. Oh yeah, he was out of there. I learned a lot about emotional intelligence. at my time at Beats and interacting with such high profile people, I learned so much. I learned how to speak to an executive so that they grasp everything you're saying. A lot of people are too long-winded, and I could see it in their eyes when I could see it in the executive's eyes, whether it was Jimmy Iovine, it was you know, the CMO there, it was even director level there. Any of the top dudes were so busy, their minds were moving a million miles I think ADD, but like beautiful mind level where you're moving, your mind is working overtime. Like in my head, my mind sometimes is thinking too fast where I have to slow myself down, pull myself back and start to formulate my thoughts. Otherwise, as you guys seen in the past hour, I'm scattered. I'll talk about 18 different things at once and it won't make sense to most people unless you're really ADD too and you can follow the train. Other than that, it can be scattered and confusing and chaos. But bullet points, benefits, solutions, they just want very specific, direct communication, and they don't see it as harsh usually. They see it as, no, you're just direct. So like when I'm communicating now on text message even, I think I'm just being direct, and sometimes people are reading it as, so I have to change my tone and soften my tone often, but that's something I've just learned about my friends oftentimes. Yeah. And then as far as like emotional intelligence goes, like maybe it's called something else, but I'm going to call it emotional intelligence, where you're not letting one interaction impact the rest. There's no ricochet effect. There's no ripple onto the rest of your day, the rest of your interactions. Oh boy. This girl wanted to battle with me against 6. I'm going to say no for that. That 2v2 sounds like chaos. You have to adapt to people's personalities, and you can't also expect them to communicate the same way. Just like love languages, you can't expect somebody to show love, receive love, or communicate things the same way you do. It's just not feasible. But you can't blame them or try to change them either, that you'll go crazy. So you have to learn how to not necessarily bend to their communication style or change yours, but to communicate the best and most efficiently across all types. And a lot of people struggle with that. I think that's why I can battle every source, every side of TikTok here, is because I have had that experience, right? I don't know where I was going with this, but yeah. That's just my time at Beats. Oh my gosh, I could dissect DC shoes, K-Swiss, L-Space, the swimwear brand. That was a whole other thing. My time at Beats really shaped a lot of what I still take into consideration here, and I still am utilizing here. Content-wise, marketing-wise, communication-wise, knowing my value-wise too, is that sometimes it took a lot. Yeah, Tony, which style headphones do you use? This is really, like, I still use their speakers. Sold off a lot of it. I did get rid of a big collection of those. Correct. Know your consumer, your customer, and communicate and connect with them. And that's going to be different. Sure, Helper, I'm always down for a brave question. Yeah, right time, right people, right place, right moment, right product, right communication style. My last love. Oof. My last love I talk about a lot here because I was supposed to be sharing this place with them. But if I were to really truly break it down, I don't know if I was in love with them as much as I was codependent or craving the love of somebody who I didn't think loved me back. I was chasing an empty love. I'm sure there was love there, but it wasn't like love like that. So I don't know if that's necessarily, yeah. But it was a 2-year relationship through COVID, which I think expedited things a lot. The way that they spoke to me beginning was very love bomby. You know, they showed all the signs of like, oh, this is this whirlwind dream relationship. Did the grand gestures, did the big things. Like we went on a trip within the first month. I don't think I would. I've grown a lot since then. Yeah, it was 2.5, 3 years ago. More than that. We got together in 2020, ended in 2022, 21 and a half. Yeah, we were supposed to share this place, and I learned a lot about myself in the way that I handled that situation. I realized I was probably catering and wanting a relationship more than I was ready for it, right? Yeah, I was finding love in myself, but I didn't love myself. I was going through a lot of loss. I was hanging on to dear life to this partner that was pulling away and running away, and that's not somebody that you want to be with long term. At a certain point, I ran into him the other day. I walked right past him the other day. He was parked outside of my apartment, this is the same apartment we were supposed to share. It's like he knows where I live. Like it's not for lack of him not wanting to be in it. He was running away from things rather than talking through things. And that's not a partner, right? It was his way or the highway. He thought I'm the guy, I can plan, I can do all the things. You need to go along with whatever I say, but I had no input. So I had to stand up for myself at a certain point, right? I'm not good at standing up for myself. It may seem like I would be here. Y'all would definitely assume that I'd be good at it. I'm not, right? At a certain point, I pick and choose my battles. This is trolling. This is fun. I will put my foot down in certain scenarios, but in most cases, I pick and choose my battles, right? Good for you, Maddie. Good for you. Oh, yay, wants back in. Hold on, please.
All right. I'm about to just hope for uni, or you can just grab gloves.
Well, okay, we're talking about last loves. Do you think that you run away from love, or do you?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna talk to my team and try to get them motivated.
Okay.
All right. Check.
Okay, he doesn't want to be distracted this time. All right, guys. So yeah, my last love was much more complicated, right? I hated myself. I hated my job. I hated where I was at in life. Made myself sick with stress, and then the anxiety with being with a partner where I never felt fully like they wanted to be there. I was chasing constantly. I think made me even sicker, right? My autoimmune flared up. That was the first time I got diagnosed, was right after I left that relationship. I lost a lot during COVID. In a matter of a year, I went through like everything from job loss to friend loss. Thank you, helper. Tammy, thank you. I lost one of my best friends, not to COVID, but to a freak accident. He drowned in the marina. He was a WWE wrestler, which is where like my WWE random connections come in, is from that world. And I lost a couple other friends along the way as well through COVID and other things. And I was dealing with all this grief and loss, and then trying to control and stabilize my life in other areas, which was holding on to this relationship that was so toxic and so miserable and so cold. At the end of the day, that's how I describe it. And I'm not a warm and fuzzy person. I don't do emotions very well. I don't cry much, even. Like most things, I pick and choose my battles. I pick and choose my emotions carefully, because I'd say I'm good at feeling things deeply and empathetically, and that's a problem in a lot of areas. It's hard to control, and I'd like to control the emotions, especially on here. It's tough. You guys see it probably more than most, because if anyone sat in the live for longer than an hour, you see the roller coaster of emotions, whether it's impact from your co-creator, your co-host, to being attacked by certain people, or listening to Moose, or standing my ground with guys that are bullying other girls or myself. Like most girls will just leave. I won't leave the screen if there's somebody talking horribly. I will stand my ground and I'll fight that battle, because I feel like we're opening ourselves up to things here, but the ricochet towards your your chat and the impact it has on everybody goes a lot deeper than people give it credit for. That's why TV has warnings on it, and there's certain TV channels that are restricted and just like with age limits, right? We don't have as much here, which is part of why probably they want to try and control it a little bit more. But we're also seen as TV here, which is why we can't do certain things, or we're restricted guidelines and things like that. And that's why I'm conscious of it, is the TV guidelines from my brand days of knowing what can we put where and what are some things to be aware of when it comes to commercials and whatnot. Blake, thank you. But yeah, I was going through so much that I was trying to stabilize and trying to control an element of my life that I thought was, I was turning 30. I was going through enough and finally hit the career point that I thought I wanted. I was head of global marketing for K-Swiss. That's an epic job with an epic responsibility. Tammy, thank you. It was a dream role. Blake, thank you. And instead of being able to enjoy that, I was constantly stressed. One, it's COVID. That's a layer of stress. Blake, thank you. But also, I was constantly being told that I needed to change my career path if I wanted a future with this person. Because the stress of the job or the time commitment of the job was not good for him. And that sucks too. So ultimately, that's not a partner, right? I was clinging to a toxic relationship as a way to escape the rest of it or to stabilize my life, because so much of it was unstable, right? The dream was that I would be, I was supposed to go on a global tour, essentially. I was supposed to go to all the places with K-Swiss. I probably need to, Tammy. The things I've done, truly, honestly, I probably should. This is my video diary. Hello. There's the career side of it, but also like the romance side of it. It's wild, right? I have so many stories. I could talk for days. And the funny part is I was so sober in my 20s that I really remember all of it. But it's sad when you think about the time and the stress that clinging to a relationship that ultimately I knew was toxic. That stress really was terrible for me. Helper, thank you. You got a glove. You got a lightning bolt. Thank you. Blake, you got a glove. Thank you. Tammy, you got a glove. You scrolling in over there, yay? But yeah, the way that I clung to that relationship was terrible, to the point where if you looked at a photo from when I started dating them, like, thank you, first give just triples, to the way I looked after, you put it side by side, horrifying, the difference. Most people gained weight during COVID. I lost it, but it looked like I was helper. I was so miserable. I mean, I was sunken. I was drawn, like sunken face. Tammy, thank you. And I had my best friend's wedding coming up, and I remember my best friend, my mom, and my best friend's now husband, who I had met like 3 times at this point. They were just engaged. He sat me down and basically had an intervention with me. This guy's not moving in. You're miserable. He's making you miserable. You're so much happier when you're away from him. What's happening here? Like, little signs, little things are not to be ignored, is what I learned from that too, is like the little things that you just kind of brush aside as like, this is just what happens. Don't brush them away, because those things snowball, and those things are going to be ending up to be the bigger problem. So the dismissive attitude, the coldness, the running away during arguments, certain things that I knew were my hard line. Thank you guys for getting the speed. One more rose. We've all been there, right? They add up, and it can be on any side, both sides. It can be a mixture of things, but it could be good or bad. One more rose. Thank you, Maddie. But to really, I don't know, even down to like not returning a text message in the time that you want to be responded to, because everyone's different, right? Everyone's got their own expectations. The relationship, yeah, it should not be hard. And life gets stressful. So if you're seeing someone during a stressful time period like COVID and they're not handling stress well, oh my God, that just saved you so much time because you just like got to see them in a fight or flight mode, in a panic mode. Like if you see someone in a stressful situation, in a grieving situation, in a chaotic situation, you're gonna learn so much more about them than you could in everyday life. Blake, thank you. Yes, the mundane things are important. Thank you, Tammy. Blake, thank you. The mundane things are important, but it's not necessarily like, yes, you want to find somebody that you can do the grocery shopping with and have a blast with, but that's easy to find. What you need to know is like, are those people going to be able to handle a stressful situation without panicking or stressing or making it so that you can't get anything done or causing you stress on top of stress? Thank you, Hunter. Thank you, Tammy. And this person was not able to handle a stressful situation. They were immobile. They weren't nimble. And you need someone that can pivot when things get stressful. Because think about, even if you ever had a kid, you know, what if the kid got sick? What are you gonna do? You're gonna stress out and stress your partner out? No, you're gonna handle what you need to handle and go take them to the hospital. If they broke a bone, you go handle, like you needed, I'm a lifeguard training. Like I was a lifeguard through college. So I know how to just go into action and I can keep everyone calm. You can't fix people and you can't also change the way they react to situations. And so those things were things I was aware of in myself, where I may not be an emotional person. I may not be a warm and fuzzy person. I'm getting better at that. That's something I'm working on for myself. To be able to be warm and fuzzy, be able to hug somebody without cringing, you know, and be able to compliment or take a compliment. Those are things that I'm working on the warmth. But you can't expect somebody else to change, and you can't also change somebody's warmth level or comfort level or stress level. So like when they were stressing out, it was stressing me out, and I couldn't keep the calm. I can't be responsible for keeping somebody else's calm too. A grown person that I'm not like responsible for, you know? I don't know. That was my last love, was basically during a really tumultuous time period, really stressful time period. But the two situationships I had after, I think taught me more about myself, because I was willing to be open and I saw so much and went through so much therapy after loss after loss after loss after loss. And then a loss of a relationship by my choosing, which was even harder sometimes because you have to hold to it. That part. Tammy, that's funny. Yeah. Closet cupcaker, like guarded sweetheart. Yeah, I'm a hopeless romantic for sure. Helper, thank you. You got a glove. Blake, thank you. You got a glove and a lightning bolt. Thank you, Tammy, Hunter, Mish, Maddie Boone, everyone tap my face. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Helper.
All right.
Alrighty.
GG's.
Right. Poor Ye. But he thugs it out too, so like, hold on, let's get some. I just want to ask you a question because you're calling in.
What you want, little girl?
First of all, keep calling me little girl. I like it. We're talking about.
She said she liked it. I'm listening. What?
Communication style. When you're in a stressful situation, do you keep calm or do you panic?
Now I keep calm, but it's a reason. I was doing special education intervention specialist in college, and I mean I did a lot of study, obviously, all the way up to like senior year, and it really helped me how I communicate now to people, like for sure.
How did it change you?
I really listen with compassion nowadays. Like, that's why I'd make a good boyfriend. But no, like for real, like just a good, no, on some real shit though. Like I was talking to my brother about this earlier, because me and my brother was kind of going at it a little bit earlier, and he was like, when we were done, he was like, bro, you calm, bro. How could you be no? I'm like, Josh, you don't understand, bro. Like, I dealt with kids like you were this and the third throughout college, bro, like different lessons and stuff. I had to go to different schools, and it really taught me patience and how to be compassionate for people, like more compassion than I already was. So my communication style was, we gonna talk for sure.
You're not going to stress over, like you're not going to get mad if something changes your plan, you're just like, let's just pivot. Let's go. No problem. No.
I don't get mad a lot. When I get mad, it's bad. It's dangerous. I'm dangerous to myself, truly. And I'm dangerous to people around me. So I don't get mad a lot. And I know that about myself. Like, there's this, you know what I'm saying? And I know you hear people who make people laugh the most got the most hurt. That's true. Like, I got a lot of shit, for sure, mentally, that I just steer away from. Because I can get in a really dark place. So I don't like that. I don't like that dominant. So yeah, to answer your question, I'm not perfect by any means, but to answer that question, yeah, I don't get mad. I do my best not to. People, if somebody make me mad too, like I'm allowing somebody's emotions control me. Fuck that.
Yeah. So in like a COVID situation, you weren't like necessarily
During COVID,
like you were chilling because really, what could we do? We had no control over the situation. You weren't getting.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Everything about COVID was awesome. If I knew that about TikTok Live, I feel like I'd be a live pro. I feel like, yeah, I'd be up crazy because all I did was I didn't know about live until last fucking year. I had like 60,000 followers at that time, and all I did was like train. I worked out every day. I whacked my shit and play video games every day.
I mean, that's not a terrible day, but also like, but like. Some people were stressed, and they were stressed over trying to control the situation, and they were stressed because they couldn't do what they normally were doing. They were so ready.
Everybody I know was getting free money.
Yeah, I was like, really, I don't have to be in 3 hours of traffic a day. We're chilling. This is great.
Only thing I stress about is I end up towards the end of it, right before college camp, I end up getting a job at Amazon, my dumb ass, because I worked at a kids jumpy house in the mall. I would have been one of the people that got to 25,000 or whatever on the PUA, getting paid damn near 1,000 a week. I was doing nothing. My ex at the time, oh my God, she was getting money galore, and I was like, how? She was like, I didn't listen to my grandma. She was like, well, you got laid off because of COVID, so they pay you. But because I worked at the mall, I should have got paid too. But I didn't. I thought my grandma didn't know what she was talking about, so I ended up getting a job at Amazon. And stress, I stressed that. I actually tilted the fucking van on somebody's. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah. So bad.
Yeah.
I worked the whole time too, and
You work where?
I was head of global marketing for K-Swiss at the time, and so I was doing photo shoots and trying to like do all these things and keep the business afloat. I was responsible for laying off people, for cutting budgets. Like,
you messed up. You was laying people off during COVID. Oh,
had to. We didn't have a choice, and like that's the last. It was soul crushing.
Right.
It was that, or like I had to go back into the office, and I remember we're talking about relationships. My last love. This is where this all stemmed from. My last relationship, he got super bent out of shape and so irritated that I was going into work, but I was required to. That or my job,
right?
Shape, and would actually like grow fits essentially. Like,
wait. Let's some. Now I'm not saying I don't believe you, but people always got one-sided stories. What else was he mad about, Gab? Like
he was mad that I chose to go to work. I swear, I promise you this.
What else was you gonna do? Sit at home?
He wanted me to work from home because he didn't want me to get, it was all like in my head. This is where like I twisted, I could rationalize anything. I was like, well, he just cares about me and doesn't want me to get COVID and thinks that going downtown LA, which was not the safest to begin with, which was not the safest. We're not talking about Damien. No, we're not. No, this is not about Damien. He did teach me a lot after though. One of my exes has actually been on.
So his excuse was, it's COVID. I don't want you getting messed up, babe.
You're gonna get sick by going into the office, having all this contact with other people, going to photo shoots, which are unnecessary, but they were necessary for the business, technically.
So, I mean,
but like,
it's two sides of it. So he cared about you too.
So that's how I rationalized it. But is that healthy that somebody was
helper,
so clinging on so harshly that putting on so harshly that he was causing stress on me, making me feel bad about it, right?
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough because it sounded like he cared about you and himself. Obviously, he didn't want to get sick himself.
Right.
But that's tough, man.
But would you get mad at your partner for that? And would you?
I'm
make
not getting mad.
So
I'm just
stressed about it that they actually are getting physically ill from the.
I'm not getting mad. I'm not getting mad. I would just be like, yo, come on. Like, I would be like, man, you gonna get me sick.
But like, what is he gonna do? Pay me my salary? I made more than him.
You ain't gotta mention all that.
But that's the reality of it. Is like, okay, you want to take away from our income? I'm paying for this place myself. You know, it's your job at the end of the day. Tammy, thank you, Shannon, thank you guys.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right about that part. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Not everyone had a job. How could you, like?
Yeah, that's tough. So, did y'all break up because of that?
That was one of the key red flags that led my friends and family to sit me down and go, "What are you doing?" Because I would have stayed with it and stuck it out because I was turning 30. This was the longest relationship I had, which was 2 years. We had a plan. I liked the fact that he had, intentions, because in LA that's harder to find. It's not so easy to find somebody that's willing to put up with your stuff too.
Thank you for that. That's love. Yeah, that sucks. I ain't gonna lie.
Right, but I learned a lot from that because I was like, okay, what came to this subject of that was you learn who's good in fight or flight in those moments and what's more important long term. You want someone that's going to be able to handle shit. You want someone that's not going to stress you out in stressful situations because life is going to be stressful.
Yeah, COVID alone was mad stressful. So that's. It
was a good pressure test, and yes, an extreme one. However, if it's not that, there's going to be other situations that are going to be even more stressful and more emotional because it's going to be direct, like, okay, getting sick, breaking their arm, like different, do you want to be raising a kid with somebody that's going to be that stressed out over something that they had no control over? We had no control over COVID. Imagine something that you had control over, like a child and their environment and something happening in their environment. That's worse. Can you imagine? So that's where in my head I was like, oh, we got a lot of red flags. And now this is just about my red flags to them. I'm sure I wasn't the greatest partner at the time. I was stressed too, and I was not able to control that stress from work and laying people off as much because I would come home and I'd vent because I had no one else to vent to. When in reality, I probably should have found a therapist to vent to rather than my partner at the time because they also had stressful things or acknowledging, hey, do you have time for me to just vent for a second and asking before venting. So little things that I learned about myself, but ultimately, like, you gotta, life is stressful.
I feel that. Me personally, I didn't stress during COVID. It was, hell, I got another eligibility year for football. Nobody was out. I didn't give a damn. So my mom's a flight attendant. I was flying for free still, and flights were still going. And I was the only one in on planes. So I was taking first flight everywhere I went. Just put on a mask. I was cool with that shit, to be honest.
I was chilling. When I broke up, we broke up. I was in my best friend's wedding a month after we broke up. And it was
BK funny, y'all.
This freeing moment. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah. I almost said something. I ain't. Yeah. Fuck it. Oh.
Helper. Thank you, Helper. Thank you, Blake. You got a glove and a lightning bolt. Thank you, Tammy. You got a glove and a lightning bolt. Thank you, all the Cowboys. Tony, everyone tap my face. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, there's some things that you can control, but when you're trying to control things that are out of your control and you're getting stressed and stressing out everyone around you, that's where also emotional intelligence comes in. Of like, don't let the stress from one situation that you have no control over stress you out. Like a flight delay. If a flight gets delayed, it's not the end of the flight gets delayed. You have no control over that. You're not screaming at the
helper. I played at Liberty University, Long Island University, and finished up my career at a school, Walsh in Ohio. And then I did a grad year here in Phoenix, Arizona. Shit crazy, ain't it? Journey was forever. Yes. Shit, man. Why? I got a question. Why is your longest relationship 2 years? Are you the problem?
What do you mean?
What?
I didn't date most times. I didn't really date in my 20s. I was working 3 jobs most of the time. I don't have time to date at that point.
Hey, helper, I come from a football family too, man. My dad played in the league in the NFL. My 2 uncles played in the NFL. And then I was pushing forward, and then my shit, the Lord said, Dominic, man, I'm gonna have you go another direction. I said, all right, God. Cried about it, and now I'm here. You gotta say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Am I the problem? I was not dating really in my 20s. I would go on dates, but like I wasn't really comfortable in my own skin, even. So that coupled with like a workaholic, I have to hit certain goals before I'm able to relax.
All I did was date. I was in a relationship for 4 years. I was gonna marry her, man, back at Christmas time. But
Why 4 years? Why did it take you 4 years to decide to marry her? Me, a year and there's no progress from it, I'm done.
financial, I was in college, and I just was like, I didn't really know how. I feel like if I proposed, like, when we really gonna have a wedding? Like, we kind of just knew we were gonna get married, and it just like it was set it. But then, I definitely could have just went and did it. Just looking back on it, you know what I'm saying? But I think at the end of, I guess I'm glad I didn't. After the end, how it ended, it's like, okay.
That's what I've heard from the majority of my friends. Most of my friends are in their 40-something age bracket, right?
If it didn't end the way it did.
Best relationships, they say, I knew within a year whether or not it was going to work or not, and I was either trying to convince myself that it was going to work and staying in this relationship that wasn't going to work. And
I knew it was going to work. I say accountability. I fucked up. That's all. Then she fucked up. Then we fucked up. There was baggage. Then it was.
Everyone's got baggage. Yeah.
Then it was, I moved to Arizona, like I said, and.
But you were in your early 20s. I don't think that necessarily,
Yeah, it was too many. I feel like she had too many excuses at the end for me. I was like, you know what? That just sounds like bullshit at this point. All right. You know what? All right. But it did something to me, and I'm still trying to figure out what that it did, because now and I'm gonna be completely honest, I never had this many like women like hit me up and express.
It gives you options, right? And
Yeah, I never had this.
Yeah.
I don't want to lead nobody on, so like I don't care how pretty somebody. I really just be like. I just tell you straight up, look, I'm going after my dreams so hard right now. I hit him with that,
But like, if you found someone, if you were settled in you would hit your dreams. Like we all hit a point here, especially like career-wise, we'll hit a point where, and this is where I thought I had hit that point where I was hitting my dream goal. I was at the goal, right? I had hit the goal. I could then find somebody once I hit the goal. I hit that goal.
You know what? It sucks because then you made it.
But I knew I thought I had made it. Let's call it that. I had hit the dream job, my end goal. Now I could focus on phase 2, which was finding somebody. And here comes this guy that was doing all the things. So I had forced a situation because I thought I had hit the end goal, hit the dream job.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say that you hit your dreams and then he came along?
It was about the same time. I had gotten this dream job, just started the dream job, in the perfect role, and this guy came along at the same time and was doing all the things, and then COVID hit and it all kind of crumbled. But also, I have to look at that as, well, it wasn't the end goal. It wasn't the end. It was a pivot for me. This was a sign that was throwing someone.
One of my ladies said, don't get married. Ladies, don't get married. Just live with them. Trust me.
So I have never lived with a guy, but I was supposed to live with this one. And I can't even imagine, because of the little things even leading up to it, that was the biggest red flag. But I was like, wow, if we lived together, we would have probably hurt each other. And I thought it was bad to go through a breakup without living together. Can I imagine? I couldn't even imagine.
Life's so funny, man. I feel like, yeah. I feel like I'm really in tune with life. Like it's just a big ass circle to me.
You gotta protect your peace. First God plans, yeah.
I'm in a hot tub, protecting my damn peace. Yo, yeah. Who the hell? I'm not accepting that.
Who is it?
It say Wildin' Out, like the TV show, but
Oh, wait. Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't think it was that person, so I just ain't accept it. If it was, fuck. Oh well, I'll talk to him again.
Well, a bunch of those dudes are on right now, I think.
You don't know them until you live with them. Just because Dom a true hero, you should probably marry her. What the hell did that correlate with anything? What?
Yeah, they said it over here too. They're very adamant that we get married.
What you say?
They're very adamant that we get married. You know, BK.
Yeah, you know he just I met him. I saved his dog from burning house, and he's fell in love with me ever since.
Love that for you. True
Good
hero.
old Leroy.
Good old Leroy. What kind of dog?
It was a what do you call them things? It was like mid-size, like a bulldog in the face.
Frenchie.
No. No.
Like a bulldog in the face.
I could be saying it wrong. BK, what kind of dog you had, bro? What kind of dog was that?
Those are totally making this up. Just based on the fact you can figure out what dog.
Wait, what'd you say?
Nothing.
I'm for real. Pitbull, a Pomeranian. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name of it.
Oh yeah, that is. Yeah.
Pomeranian. He was trying to. It was smoke. He was.
Well, yeah, you're a true hero for that.
I do what I can.
Thanks, Mia. You're the hot tub.
Yeah. Hopefully you get better guys. Get with a black man. Once you go black, you don't go back. That's what they said in White Chicks. So that's what they said on movies. So try it out.
Yeah, maybe I've been dating basic boys.
Huh?
What? Great to see you, Dom.
He said something crazy. All right.
Oh man, he reminds me so much of my the best guy friend that passed away during COVID in the Riptide, the WWE wrestler. He's part of Crime Time, and Dom reminds me so much of him. It's crazy, so crazy. He's great. Yeah, good energy. But I like getting different people's perspective as we're talking. So if I ever get too ADD and I'm jumping into something, just know that there's a plan there. I want to get their input on whatever this conversation is. Because I've denied like 15 battle requests before him. Hi, Red Rum. Hello. I know, user. I know. That's why I just laughed off. But hello, Alan. But yeah, my last love was one that tore me apart, tore me down, broke me down, made me realize that I was forcing things in life. It was very eye-opening to think that I was forcing everything in life, like everything. I was following a path that wasn't meant for me and was what I thought was supposed to be the path. The two relationships after really changed how I saw and how I was open to love. There may not have been like traditional love there, but they made me more warm and open to loving people and myself, right? Yeah, like, but it's hard to let things naturally happen these days. Things don't naturally happen. Like, look, I'm sitting here for, let's see, how long have I been sitting here tonight? Instead of being out and about and on dates or surfing a dating app or finding and meeting someone at the gym, even I've been on for 10 hours. So we all have our work life. We all have our day life. We all have our environments we happen across people. But in reality, you still have to go out of your way to make an effort. And then from there, things progress. In the beginning, things don't just naturally happen, right? You have to put yourself in situations to let them happen. Really, Tavians? My friend was the Brooklyn Beast. And that was bestie. Yeah, so people just think that it's gonna happen, you know, people will break into your house. And it's not the case. You have to put yourself in a situation. You have to make an effort in the beginning. You just do. Otherwise, things are going to pass you by because you just thought it was going to happen naturally. Oh, well, if I see this person again. No, you have to ask them out. You know, like, what's the next love going to be like? Oh, I hope it's a fairy tale. I know that's silly to say and it feels ridiculous to say. But I hope it's a fairy tale. Like it seems, and this is probably where I go into the hopeless romantic, like the love bombing sounds amazing to me. I'm like, that's the dream. But I would love it to be, not Prince Charming in the chat, stop it. How did Prince Charming just stroll in here? Oh, my level of self-awareness has been unmatched. That's hilarious. Prince Charming just strolls into the chat. Enter Prince Charming. Perfect timing. Have you been sitting here the whole time waiting for that? I'd say, I mean, the past 3 years I've accepted nothing less. Thank you, Aaron. That's hysterical that Prince Charming has entered the chat. That's actually hilarious. But no, I want it all, and I don't think I don't think I'm willing to settle, and I've never been willing to settle for anything less. K-Bay wants it. She keeps requesting. Let's do one with K-Bay while we talk about this. So Prince Charming just entered the chat, K-Bay. We're talking about fairy tale romances and loves. Am I dominant in relationships? Yes, but by force, not because I want to be. I am a strong, independent female, but not by choice. I am forced to be here like this. Somebody please come in and alleviate stress. If I could trust in someone that they got this, tell me what time to be ready and I'll be there. Right?
We've had this conversation before, so.
We have. Yeah.
Yep.
What does a fairy tale romance look like to you?
Who?
What to you, K-Bay? What does a fairy tale romance look like to you?
Being by myself in my bed.
Shaving like a baby dolphin, rubbing the cricket legs together. We were talking about that the other day with somebody. Simba was like, "Oh, freshly shaved legs, don't knock it." No, like I want the flowers. I want the romance. It's
First gift triple, guys.
very hard to find.
See, I don't want flowers.
What would you like instead? Candy?
I mean, I'll give flowers. If you're gonna buy me flowers, like they have Lego flowers and shit. Like I don't want flowers.
Is it because they die?
It's a waste of money, yeah.
So here's the thing that I heard the other day that was mind-boggling. Yeah, no, 100% user 951. If you settle, you're always going to be hyper aware of what's missing. 100%. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for the heart, me babe.
I heard the best thing about flowers. Flowers are meant to die. They're meant to die. They're meant to make you aware of death and make you aware of being in the present. They're meant to keep you present.
Okay, yeah, I'm aware of death and I am present.
But to be aware of the present moment and to be able to cherish the present moment, I feel like all of us kind of take for granted sometimes the time that we have. It's meant to make you slow down and appreciate the time. And that I was like, oh.
Maybe I will appreciate the time building Legos with whoever bought them for me. And we can have a little glass of wine or something and build Legos together and make it more of a memory than something that dies.
That's
you know?
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Right. Let's fucking go.
Would you do the forever roses if you couldn't be experiencing that with somebody? Like
Wait, what?
If you couldn't have that moment with somebody, so you had to send it, you couldn't take the time. Yep, beauty is fleeting and take it while you have it. Yep. Would you send like the forever roses or something that's more, I will buy you a florist, W classy.
Wait, if I had to send a rose?
If you had to send a present to somebody, would it be like if
I had to send a present to someone?
Would die?
I mean, I'll tell you this.
Like doubles, guys.
It depends who I'm sending a present to. And if I know, because I can't tell anybody what to like and what to dislike. If the person that I'm sending them to likes flowers and wants flowers, I would send them. It's not about, like, I'm not saying I wouldn't send flowers to people.
You wouldn't receive the flowers as
I just,
well.
yeah, if someone asked me, I just don't, like, get us something we could do together, or let's go out to eat, or let's take a fucking vacation. Like, I don't
You're an
really.
experienced person, so to you receiving flowers is not necessarily special, but if you know it's special to someone, you are more than happy to make it a special moment for them.
Correct. I'm the same way with any type of beliefs. They don't have to believe what I believe. I'm going to respect it if they believe it.
That's a good clarification. Thank you. Yeah, I love fresh cut flowers in my home too, but on the standard, I have the forever roses because I'm not as good at getting and keeping flowers. But remember, I used to keep flowers behind me at all time. It used to drive some people nuts. It used to be a hot button topic here. Diamonds for me. Yeah, diamonds work. Send diamonds. High limitless. We're talking relationships. Yeah. You know, the next relationship, I think they've got to take away stress, not add stress to life. Okay. Gibberish in the chat. Yeah. No, like I have the forever roses, and I like to get friends forever roses because I know that like the preserved roses will stay, and they stay really nice, and you would never tell. Like I have this arrangement on my coffee table. You would never know it. They're really pretty, and they're real roses. They smell still like real roses. So I'd like to see her closet. KV, is your closet chaos?
No.
Diamonds and glass roses. Ooh, yeah, I want a glass rose.
My closet is very organized.
Really?
Yes.
Why am I shocked by that?
I have a nanny.
No.
She cleans my house.
I love that for you, and I'm so jealous. If I've ever been jealous of one thing, it's that. Is she there daily or bi-weekly or what is it?
Yay.
Oh man, it's a dream. That is romance. That is the romance I want. Somebody to make life easier, right?
I spend the money, since I don't have a chick that likes flowers or anything, I spend the money on a nanny, not flowers.
Yeah. Love that. I love that.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. No, I think that's the romance with yourself, I think is super important too. And that's one way for sure. Self-love. Taking the time to make sure that you have your house in order, and that maybe hiring somebody is your time to do that.
Let's fucking
MVP helper. Thank you, helper. You got a time maker and a mist. Thank you, Blake. You got a glove and a lightning bolt. Thank you. JD, thank you. You got a stun hammer. Massimo, thank you. Tony, Mish, all the cowboys, and everyone Tama Face. Thank you.
I lost.
We love self-love. W. Prince Charming. Prince Charming, what would love look like to you? I want someone to sweep me off my feet, but I'm cautious. Like if someone is doing too much without